The supplement industry revisited.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
You know, one of my very first videos that got a little bit of traction was a video I did called "The Supplement Industry is Not Ripping You Off, You're Just a Fucking Idiot." So I got a lot of comments on that, a lot of input, a lot of people, sending me messages on Instagram, sending me emails and all like that, and a lot of comments saying, well, they do this, they do that, blah, 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 okay? I wanted to revisit it, and I do try to absorb knowledge whenever fucking possible. Even though I swear like a sailor who swears like a sailor, I do try to educate myself daily. I read tons of material, tons of studies, tons of whatever, in order to try to better myself, not just in fitness, but as a person. So I did do some more research on this, and I gotta say that taking into all these comments, taking into the factor of the logical progression that they've used and the critical thinking that they've applied to it, and the research I did just like last night and the night before and a few other things, and my cumulative knowledge of using supplements for 20-some years, I gotta say, you're fucking idiots if you think the supplement industry is ripping you off. You're just a fucking fool. If you're gonna put something in your body, look it the fuck up. Read the fucking studies on it. Don't believe that hyphy mud is gonna make you look like Cali Muscle because Cali Muscle says so. Don't fucking think that. Because one, there could be dozens of other things the man's doing. His nutrition is probably vastly different than yours. And there could be a variety of other things that involve how he looks. It's not fucking hyphy mud, and he just made the shit. So he was weird. He was way big, way big before he ever fucking touched hyphy mud. It's the same thing as buying any product that you put into the milk jug you bought for $10 that says 5% on the outside of it and thinking it's going to make you look like Rich Piana. That's just not fucking realistic, people. If you're going to take something, read the fucking ingredients. I will tell you this right now. I don't take a whole lot of supplements. I will sometimes buy cheap pre-workout, but even when I buy cheap pre-workout, I look at the label, and if it says proprietary blend, I don't fucking take that at all, because you have no idea what you're putting in your body. It takes the choice out of your hands. And I'm a big believer in personal responsibility. If you're going to say, well, the supplement industry is ripping me off, don't buy their shit. It's not a absolute need that you have to buy it. It's a choice. You spend your money on it. They're not ripping you the fuck off. Now, if there's a company that is spiking their protein with taurine or any of that bullshit, yeah, that's a ripoff. But the industry itself is not ripping you off. It is just you undereducating yourself to get there. We've got to get away from this in all aspects of our society. Ignorance is king right now in an age where the wealth of knowledge of the world is in everybody's fucking hand, and it's just disgusting. But back to the supplements, for real, if you're just going to sit there and be like, well, the supplement industry is evil, and the supplement industry is this, there are going to be evil entities anywhere. Shreds, fucking ridiculously stupid-ass company with stupid-ass marketing that played to the ignorance of millions. But that's only because there is ignorance in millions. Very honestly, educate yourself. Understand what's going on. And you definitely should understand what's going on in your body. I see all sorts of other YouTubers say, well, that, people were testing positive for this and positive for that. If it is not on the label and you ingested it and it causes you harm or you fail a drug test or anything like that, sue their fucking asses off. But blaming the entire industry on the actions of a few is just fucking ridiculous. It is a cop-out. It is. It is a reason to bitch. And there's plenty of reasons to bitch in life. Plenty. But this is not one of them. Blaming people for your own personal ignorance is just ignorant. I don't understand it. I won't understand it. To the point where a lot of people send nasty ass hate messages to all sorts of people. Listen, there are a few companies out there, I'm not even going to name their names because it's up to you to educate yourself to find out who the fuck they are, but there are a few companies out there that are getting away from the proprietary blend bullshit. They're getting away from spiking stuff. A lot of them are actually pointing out what other people are doing, the other negative things, because it looks bad on them. They realize it's bad for their industry because so many people are ignorant and won't even look up what an ingredient does or what an ingredient is. There are sites like exam.com that you can look up not only the abstract of every single study done on everything, or it'll tell you that there's no studies done on it at all. If there's no studies done on an ingredient, chances are it doesn't fucking work. I mean, they threw it in there as filler. And you know this. Now, at least you would know this. But you can look up every freaking thing you want on exam.com. And not only will it tell you what it's good for, it'll tell you the doses that you need, because a lot of people underdose and everything like that, which is bullshit too. And then it'll also tell you where to go. It'll have the links for the actual studies linked to it. And everybody's like, well, that's a lot of work. You're putting this shit in your body, people. Put the fucking work in. It's insane to me that you would put shit in your body without knowing what the fuck it does. That's just amazing to me. So in closing, stop blaming the supplement industry for your laziness and ignorance. Don't follow rhetoric. Don't follow what you think. Follow what you fucking know. And if you don't know, be smart enough to know what you don't fucking know and learn it. This is Alan Roberts, Every Damn Day Fitness. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter on Every Damn Day Fit. Goddamn.